Hi there, ho there, everybody. Just a minute, let me adjusting the volume. Let's see if that's a little bit better. Ah, yeah, mucho better. Oh, it's a Wackadoodle Wednesday. Guess what? And you are listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair. Oh, Captain Comb Over. You better watch it. There may be claws, darling. Just putting that out there. Okay, let's see. Oh, holy crap. I am so freaking glad this selection shit is over with. Wow. 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 So many people having so much butt hurt. And I'm just a chuckling all along the way, going, wow, really, hun? Although, I gotta say this. First time Dangleberry got elected, I was so freaking livid. I was in tears. And, yeah, my mother called, when it was getting close, and she goes, so how are you doing? And I just went, wah! And she said, do you feel better now? Not really. But you know what? Hey, we survived it. We survived, well, damn near. I mean, we still got a little bit to go, but Judas Priest. Ha! Talk about trial by fire. Wee-haw. Oh, well, let me go see over here on Fakey Book who I got real quick. I know the lovely Trish from Down Under is over here. Happy Weasel Wednesday. Oh, we talking weasel dicks or what here, hun? Oh, I have no idea where in the hell that saying came from, but there's an awful lot of people out here that say that shit. You're nothing but a weasel dick. You know that, don't you? Oh, well. I got family over here on Fakey Book that's saying all kinds of stuff, and I have a niece that actually said something very wonderful this morning, and, it was like, booyah, and then a nephew, actually a great nephew, holy crap, makes me feel old, but yeah, that niece started early, bless her heart. In any case, yeah, I have lots of younger ones in the family that, if they're any indication of what is out there, we're not as bad off as people think we are. The younger kids are seeing through it a hell of a lot faster than we are. Hopefully, that's because they are learning from our mistakes. Let's hope so, at least. Okay, over here on Fakey Book, looks like Trish is the only one chiming in on my little post over here, although there are a few other people hanging out and all that other fun stuff, posting all kinds of fun stuff, saying, oh, come on. Oh, looky there. There's a lovely Mary B over here as well. And on Twitter, thank you ever so much, Barman, for tweeting me over here on Twitter. You said to tweet heart. Let's see, and on that effing site, yeah, Grimmy's got it shared over here on this effing site as well. And let me see what kind of notification. Okay, there's a little link over there that I'm going to have to get to here in just a little bit because, yeah, I sense the butt hurt is massive today. But before we get there, how about I come on over to the RLM chat and say, hey there, hi there, ho there to everybody. So, happy weasel that's funny. Okay. Punches them in the ovaries. Oh, damn. Hon, that sounds rather painful. I don't think I want to go there. That's like a kidney punch, only worse. Hell, I don't know. I've never been kidney punched, so I guess. I've heard that that's quite painful. I've never had that done. Only been in a couple fights in my life, and, well, outside of family. And I'm not the one that walked away going, damn, what hit me? So, just putting that out there. I may be tiny, but I'm feisty. So there you go. In case you hadn't noticed. Okay, over here in the RLM. Oh, Captain Comeover, you're so funny. Asmo, right there up top. Hey there, missionary man. How you doing, hun? Yeah, I know you're probably sleeping, but that's okay. I'll roll over. I'll wake your ass up. Oh God, I can't help it. Um, oh, why? Thank you, sock puppet. Okay, over. We also have Barman over here in the RLM chat, and he is the most splendiferous bot in the whole wide world. And looky there, the lovely Beth A. Hey there, woman, how you doing? Are you a card carrier too, sweetheart? I traded in my 7 of clubs that I drew earlier today, and I got the damn 2 of diamonds. So I got low card. Yes, peeps, I am a card carrying anarchist. Actually, I have 52 cards. And sometimes I play 52 card pickup just for shits and giggles. Usually in someone else's face, but what the hell? Okay, I also see Grimner is over here, who is the god over here in the RLM chat. Hey there, darling, how you doing this evening? And looky there, the lovely Kate from Texas is here. And, well, he's not letting me breathe heavy, but I'm going to do it anyway. Although, put up your dukes. Bring it, big boy. I ain't scared. Um, and I really ain't. I've been told a time or two that I ain't got right good sense to be scared. Damn. I didn't know you had to have right good sense to be scared, but what the hell? Uh, no, RLM 4602. No, thank you very much. I actually preferred neither. Just put that out there as well. Okay, where was I? I'm lost. Oh no. Okay, I'm going to breathe heavy anyway, just because, even though it's not Darth Rome's, and even though it doesn't sound near as creepy with my new headphones, I'm going to do it anyway. I trust no one. Okay, I feel better. I don't know about anybody else, but I do. I also see Atomic Punk is here. Hey there, sweetheart. How you doing? And looky there, Beto! How are you this evening, hon? And Chalcedony, I actually had a little bit of a chit-chat with Chalcedony yesterday morning. You say that 3 times fast. Huh? I double dog dare you. And looky there, Chloe is in here, although I haven't seen her chatting. Chloe and I had a little bit of a verbal tete-a-tete earlier today, but it's okay, sweetheart. I still love you. That's how we grow, is sometimes we have to have a little bit of adversity in order to challenge our beliefs and therefore either become firmer in our beliefs or step away from them. Booyah, bonus round. It's kind of cool the way it works that way, isn't it? Okay, I also see IB Don C is here, as well as IB Don C work, and looky there, Java Doctor 2 is in the house. And you know what? I am drinking some Java, 'cause it's just a tad bit nipply here in the house. 'Cause I have my thermostat turned down, 'cause I'm a tightwad. So, I don't like paying large gas bills, so, yeah. I have a lap blanket. I'm good. I'm good. Okay, I also see Meister Bros here. How you doing, hon? Watching them drive them all streets to Arab Spring, yada yada yada. Oh yeah, Arab Spring. Yeah, that's like Irish Spring, only I think it smells more like a camel, but I'm not sure. Someone told me that a long time ago, and I went, huh? Why do you want soap to smell like camel? I don't get it. Actually, I do, but what the hell? Okay, where am I at? Meister. Paul Bunyan, how you doing, hon? I hope you're having an absolutely booyah kind of day. I saw earlier that you may be dropping out to go to a fire, and I'm glad to see that you're still here. And Rob Works is here. Hey, sweetheart, where's that bubbler? Need my bubbler, hun. I've gotten rather addicted to that, don't you know? I also see Sock Puppet is here, and he's being just ornery as hell this evening, but that's okay. We like ornery, don't we? And Captain Comeover is here, and he's being ornery as well. So, hey, this is going to be a fun night, isn't it? Because it's a wackadoodle Wednesday. And on Wackadoodle Wednesdays, we just get our wackadoodling right out there in public, don't we? Well, I do. I also see clank is here, which is a wonderful sound, but it just doesn't have the same ring to it when it's after Halloween, don't you know? Oh, bless your heart, Rob. Thank you ever so much. You're such a sweetheart. See, I told you Sock Puppet's feeling frisky tonight. I also see Colfax 101. Yeah, that's that infamous street out there in Denver. For those of you that don't like Denver because they got all them damn potheads out there, yeah, that demon weed. Colfax is one of those streets that's always been infamous out there. And you can probably find just about anything you want to find on Colfax, too. Okay, don't ask me how I know that. I also see etc. is here. I feel all Yul Brynner whenever I say that. And I'm here. Maybe I should change my name to Yul Brynner. No, I don't think that would work. I don't think Yul had hair down to the middle of his back. Not going there. Okay, Grendel is here. That's a fun one to say as well. And looky there, Jehovah won. Thank you, mighty Jehovah. Or maybe I should say, thank you, baby Jesus. Thank you, baby Jesus, that these selections are over with. Because good God almighty, I was tired of seeing all them frickin' memes. And then Vote Hard had to share another one. It's like, damn. Cut that out. Ay. Okay, I also see Juana Taco is here. And oh, haven't had supper yet. That sounded kind of good. Although I think I'll probably just fix myself a nice salad because I do have some smoked cheese that I may just have to grate over it. And I do have some cottage cheese and olives and carrots and wow. Okay, now I'm really getting hungry. Okay, Jukesy Loops is here. Hey there, sweetheart. How you doing this evening? I hope you had an absolutely splendiferous Wackadoodle Wednesday so far. And looky there, Kuzoo is here, as well as the lovely Mary B from Down Under. And Bot. Oh, that could be fun. That, move along. Okay, Pawn Sauce. Hey there, Pawn Sauce. How you doing? And looky there, there's an anonymous RLM 4602, which actually is RLM 12. Break it down. Break it down. Gonna have RLM. Okay, now I gotta stop and think. Okay, that's 12. So 1 and 2 is 3. Is that? Oh, wow. And I didn't even have to use Common Core. Holy shit. Hi, RLM 3. 3 is a holy number. Although I don't recall seeing any holes. It's more like a wimpy number. And you know what? If you lay 3 on its side, it looks like boobs. Okay, moving along. Hi there, Tip Bob. How are you doing, sweetheart? That is the crew over here in the RLM. Meisterbrower, honey, you keep poking that pussy and it's going to bite you or scratch you or maybe it'll do one of them little backup things. Get some donuts. Donuts. Oh, goodness. Okay. I got to get to this. And yeah, the F-bomb is going to come out really early this evening because this is what my lovely niece wrote earlier today. Actually, it was the first thing this morning that she posted on, what's that, Jukesy Loops? Hun, what you say? What you say? Gay rights? What the hell? Okay, that link, somebody shared it over here. And then wait a minute. Squirrel. Just a sec. I gotta close my Twitter because it's like, holy crap, Panoli, look at all of this shit loading up over here. Oh, you people, come on, get over it. pull up your big girl panties and your big boy tighty whities, or go commando, just don't catch it in the zipper, or however you want to roll, darling. I don't care. You roll however you want to roll. Bad. Come on, deal with it. Get over it. It's okay. You'll live. Honestly, you will. Until you no longer are, because that's one of those fun things about the meat suit. Unless you punch your own ticket, you don't know the expiration date on that thing. Ha! Ain't it great? Okay, my lovely niece, Jeree. She really is. She's an absolutely lovely niece. And her sister is just so fun. And I know some of you know that my nieces and nephews call me Uncle Mary. And the story behind that is because I had a nephew born first. And so I had them all convinced, because that's how I roll. I had them all convinced that seeing as how I had a nephew first, that made me an uncle. And so they still do. I still have nieces and nephews that call me Uncle Mary. A lot of them just call me crazy old lady, but for the most part, I'm Uncle Mary. Well, I went down for Jeree's older sister's high school graduation many, many years ago. And one of her classmates came to the graduation, and Sheena came over and she gave me a big old hug and she said, "Oh, I'm so glad you were able to make it, Uncle Mary." And I said, "Well, I'm glad I made it here too, sweetheart." And her friend looked at me and goes, "Uncle Mary?" And okay, I gotta put this out there. It was a rather chilly day that day, and so I had a flannel shirt on. And she looked at me and she goes, "Uncle, huh?" And I said, "Yeah." So, are you into, and I went, "Oh no, oh no, no, my gate swings one way, hun." And it ain't that way. And I really thought Jeree and Sheena were going to just fall all over themselves laughing. They just thought that was hilarious as hell. But in any case, this is my brother, just older than me's two daughters. In any case, my lovely niece Jeree put this out there. "Dear people, our world has been fucked for a long time. And if you think who the president is will change that, you are confused, because the same people are still in Congress. Doesn't matter who won. Shit will continue to splatter when it hits the fan. For me, I woke up this morning. I appear to still be breathing. My family appears to be okay. No bombs going off outside. So, say what you want, and I suppose be butthurt if you want to. I feel I am the author of my life movie, not the darn president," which I absolutely love how she said "not the darn president" after she dropped the F-bomb in the first sentence. It's like, oh, Jeree, you're such a sweetheart. And she is. She really is a dear. And she's just about as ornery as the day is long, which I think that kind of runs in the family. But okay, now I see my name is being taken in vain over here, or maybe not. Oh, Sock Puppet wants an F-bomb in the downstairs tub. Well, hon. Okay, moving along, because if I focus too long on one thing, I'm just done for the rest of the night. That's just all there is to it. Okay. In any case, that was my dear sweet niece Jeree that wrote that, and my great nephew Angel, which, yeah, okay, I'm gonna have to find his post. He is such a sweetheart too. Uh, where are you, Angel? Angel, there you are. There you are, darling. He is number 2 son of my niece from number 1 brother. And I am trying to find where it was that he wrote his lovely little, and I'm not seeing it over here on Fakey Book. And God, dandruff, some of it itches. Okay, sunny beaches. I'll probably find it later. You know, like it. Well, I'll whatever. Angel had a wonderful thing to say as well because Angel was raised by a single mom. Uh, Jen raised, well, she's still raising. I think the youngest is still at home yet. And I'm going to get to see them this coming weekend because there's a birthday party going on up there. And it's like, booyah! Oh, you bet your sweet ass Uncle Mary's going to come up there because there's going to be some dancing and some getting crazy. And I may have to stay the night at Jennifer's because if I have an adult beverage, I ain't driving the 30 miles back home. But yeah, this is going to be a fun time in the old town tonight. So, yeah, I love my nieces dearly and my great nieces and great nephews, and I have so many of them. Because, yeah, my mom went forth and procreated, and each one of us did as well. So, whee, big family. Good cat licker families, I tell you. Okay, Moosey, I see you. How you doing, sweetheart? Okay, now I had to scroll up because I had to catch up. Jukesy Loops, what'd you say? It's been a wonderful whack-doodle weasel Wednesday. Well, that is just awesome, hon. I'm really glad it has been. Because it's every day for me is a wonderful day because you know I get up in the morning, it's like, oh hey, my eyes opened, I'm here. I don't know if it's an alternate universe or not, but I really don't give a shit because I woke up and then I got up and I made it through the fur baby minefield in my house and didn't need any depends. And didn't break any bones in the process. I'm calling that a booyah moment. I don't know about anybody else. Not pro-vaccine. Who's not pro? I'm not. I do not like small pricks. Climate change is real. Yes, it is, Meisterbrower. Climate change is real. Because you know what? That's what climate does. It changes, kind of like the weather. Oh, isn't it wonderful? You know that it's called seasons. I know it's freaky like that, but that's how it rolls. You know, Mother Nature can be so weird. And Java Doctor 2 is fucking a man. Oh, Java, I really didn't know that. Oh, no, that's fucking a man. Democrats are extremely disappointed. I'm very disappointed. I know that was a piss poor impersonation, but guess which movie that's from? I don't like being disappointed. I'm very disappointed. Okay, Beth A, what are you so... yeah, Trumpelstiltskin is an unknown. And Trumpels, you know, it's really funny. Everybody kind of was doing a sigh of relief out here, but nobody was dancing in the streets. Nobody was going, oh yeah, we won, booyah. It was just kind of, thank God and Greyhound. Um, yeah, because Shitlery is just scary. She's definitely scary. Okay, there. Oh yeah. Yeah, Beth, remember I did that about a month or so ago with the 38 different gender identities? It's what I identify as. I identify as a crazy old lady on the radio that likes to mess with people. That's what I identify as, and I like it. Okay, let's see. Let's see, your daughter's failing math. Java Doctor 2, maybe she's failing math because it's that fucking Common Core. How in the hell? It's like Abbott and Costello in the public school system. Really? No, honey, no small pricks. Oh, this is is just going to go downhill, isn't it? Okay, seeing as how I've already dropped an F-bomb, let's go over here. This is on bb4sp.com or sound effects. How fun. Um, Teachers and students walk out. Students chanting, "Fuck Donald Trump." You know, when I was in school, now granted, this was way back in the Stone Age. I mean, no, we were no longer using the chisel and sledgehammer and writing on stone blocks. But when I took typing, it was on a manual typewriter. So, yeah, I'm old. Ancient. I'm older than Grimner. Oh, it's like, damn, I can't believe I lived this long. Shit, I would have taken better care of myself. Oh well. No, I wouldn't have. I'd have done it all. Yeah. But, when I was in high school, if we would have even said shit in front of a teacher or ass in front of a teacher, it would have been like, okay, it wouldn't have been suspension, but it definitely would have been some detention time. And trust me, detention time was not pleasant back in the day. I don't know what it's like now with these little safe room shit going on, but back in the day it was not pleasant. And so I tried not to ever have to go there. But I'm not saying I didn't ever go there. Um, no, you're not tripping up my broadcast, hon. I do that very well on my own. And it's quite fun, actually. I enjoy it because it keeps, yeah. You probably ought to apologize to everybody else because maybe they don't like me going all. I know, Grim. It's like, holy crap. I did not know Moses. But I do know a guy named Moses. Moving along. Okay. They also were chanting, "Trump is not their president," and "Dump Trump." So this liberal tolerance and diversity, yeah, this is a full scale. Let me show you just exactly what tolerance is. Tolerance in this form is a form of condescension. It's like, I will tolerate your existence. It's not tolerance as in, okay, you have your opinion, I have mine. But no, 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 no. And diversity, well, the diversity is what I say is diversity. What's that, Captain Comeover? Honey? Okay. Let's see. Just a sec. Okay. Oh, no. Good Lord, don't worry about it, hon. That's half the fun. Um, let's see. Exactly, Rob. Where in the hell was I at? Sunny beaches in California. Or California. Or, wait, that's going to be its own country soon, isn't it? Sweet. What? Thanks to Assange. Oh, yeah. Julian Assange. Well, this is kind of like, Grimmy said it earlier. They've got a script. And this is almost like an Agatha Christie novel, only I don't know if I want to say it's better or worse. I haven't really decided yet. Maybe it's just the actors that are really, really bad. Maybe it's the directing that's really, really bad. Maybe the writing isn't so bad, although I'm not really keen on the storyline myself. But, there's so much that goes into making a movie a bomb. And, yeah, this one's tanking big time. Dark chocolate Java Doctor 2, hush. I'm on the radio. You're being a brat. Damn it all. Okay. What's that? What's that, Jukesy Loops? You worked with a guy a long time ago and his name was William Wallace. How cool. Way, 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 way back in the day. When I lived on the western slope of Colorado. Which, pretty country. I lived out in Craig, Colorado. Used to go to Steamboat Springs all the time because they had hot springs there that were, well, you had to do that in the nude, duh, so they could be totally beneficial, don't you know? Although, don't do that on a really sunny day because there's parts of your anatomy that get sunburned and are really awkward to scratch later. But oops. Should I not have said that out loud? My bad. In any case, I actually, for a little while there, I dated a young man named John Wayne. And very sweet guy. Very sweet guy. And wound up being just really good friends. And I actually hooked him up with the gal that he wound up marrying. So, yeah, but I dated John Wayne for about a month there. Oh well, those were the days. That really was fun. Beautiful, beautiful country out there. Absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna have to go back out there one of these days just to see how much it's changed. But in any case, moving along. Oh, Meisterbrower, honey. Wow, you know you're supposed to be gentle. Yeah, I do, Grim. The squirrels have gone nuts today. It's kind of a wackadoodle kind of day. Gabrielle! Hey, sweetheart. And Frumpy. Hi, Frumpy. How are you? You gonna, Meisterbrower, honey? Who you locking up? Are you gonna lock me up? Oh, and Sock Puppet has lotion. Well. Okay, I'm going to move right along now because I'm getting entirely too distracted. It's fun, but I want to get to this Donald Trump thing because it's like, really? And, you know, like I said, I understand where people are coming from. I truly, honestly do because I've been there, done that. And there were lots of times, you know, that I went, oh, really? Seriously? That's who you guys put in there? And now I'm just kind of sort of to the point where Captain Comb Over. Oh, I hope you guys are just here for the entertainment. I seriously do. I hope you're not here to really learn something. Because I think the only thing you're going to learn is that I'm a freaking nut job. And I like it. Okay. Moving along. And we're walking, we're walking. I'm the tour guide for this nut house, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Let's see. Okay, this goes on to say, I really hope all of these students received unexcused absences. These petulant children need to be taught some life lessons. Okay, these are still children, though. I mean, they do need to get that life lesson before they actually get out into the workforce and find out that life sucks sometimes, honey. And there's a lot of times that, you know, your views will keep you from getting a job. And so, yeah. Not that, you know, not that you should curtail your opinion, but there is a time and a place, like on the radio, to express them. Oh well. It's an invasion, Java Doctor 2. Who's invading who? What? Let me see. What'd you guys share? Somebody had a threesome. Is that a ménage à trois? I speak French. I can too. Oh, a squirrel conspiracy. It is. It is. I had. Thank you, Java Doctor 2. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hide my nuts. I'm just so glad I'm giggly. I hope you are. Horseshit, what? Probably enlightened teachers who encouraged it. Oh, I'm sure, Gariel, I'm sure. Because, you know, they're all special little cupcakes and they need their trophy. And they want it now. I think they're all a bunch of little Veruca salts is what I think. But obscure reference time there, peeps. Oh, Beth. That would be absolutely awesome. But the problem is that people will stay immature until they're 30 then. And I don't know that we really want to go there. I think they need to have a smack of reality upside the head. Instead of always getting that pat on the back and it's okay, you special little cupcake. I think everybody needs to have that little smack upside the head. Location, location, location. What? So now I want to know what the fuck organic impressions are. I don't. Meisterbrow, you want to know what I read that as when I first saw that? It's like you want to know what the fuck orgasmic impressions are, and I'm like, no, wait, did Meisterbrow really read that again, Grams? Damn, I need to put my glasses on. Okay, moving along. Okay, da 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 da. I'll just let you guys carry on that conversation because I have no freaking clue, and I really don't want to know. That's the wonderful thing. I'm old enough now. I can decide. Do I want to know about that? No, I don't. I'll just move along. Okay, the morning after. Yeah, take a pill, sweetheart. It's the morning after. There's got to be one. No, I'm not going to sing that to you. The morning after Donald Trump was named POTUS. Students in Oakland, Berkeley, and San Jose, oh, why does this not surprise me, out there in California, walked out of class along with their teachers, holding hands, singing Kumbaya. Oh, wait, that's not in there. To figure out how to deal with his stunning win and victory that they did not want for their future. Oh, Cupcake. It's okay, honey. I've had an awful lot of things that I really didn't want for my future either, but, shit happens, and sometimes it leaves a mark, and that's called a scar, and it's also called a badge of honor, depending on how you wish to look at that, because sometimes a scar can show that you were hurt really, really bad, and if you take it just one step further, it also shows that you survived. So, precious little cupcake, deal with it. Because you're going to have an awful lot more disappointment in your life until you get your head straight. Okay? Not everybody's going to bend over backwards and say, oh, sweetie, I'm so sorry. Let me fix this for you. No. If I was standing there, I would be going, oh, seriously, hon? Really? Come on. How's about you just pull up your britches, start acting like the adult that you wish to be treated like? Because if you cannot act older than 3 years old, then I guess you don't get to have privileges of anyone older than 3 years old, do you? How about you get a little bit of time out? Teachers included. I just, I see this stuff and I think, really, people? What the hell? And yeah, I had my little pissy fit, but it was in the privacy of my own home. Unfortunately, my mother was on the receiving end of it because, well, she called when I was having my pissy fit. But, she kind of sort of commiserated with me, and then we both moved along, you know, because that's what you got to do sometimes. Excuse me. Move along, children, move along. It's okay. I didn't like it when McBain got selected to run for POTUS against Dangleberry. It's like, good God. Seriously, out of all of these people in this country, and you got to pick the two biggest douchebags, or actually a douchebag and an enema bag. That's what the choice was. Both times. And also, something that we were discussing the other day at work, because the guys and I, we always have quite rousing discussions. But We were discussing the other day, and they were talking about how it's amazing how, you get to a certain point, and all of those people that were saying he harassed me, he touched me, he did this, he did that. Once you get to a certain point, they all kind of fall off into the woodwork. Now, sometimes that's a bad thing because they actually did do that shit. Sometimes it's not a bad thing because these are just people that are here to cause a shitstorm. And then I said, have you stopped to realize that, when Herman Cain was running for POTUS not too long ago, and he was really moving up in the ranks, and it was really starting to look like he could possibly be the nominee, and then all of a sudden all of these women started coming out of the woodwork. Herman Cain did this and Herman Cain did that. Now, I actually kind of sort of preferred Herman Cain to a lot of the definitely over Mittens. But it was funny how all of those women suddenly just went away. Nothing else came up after Herman Cain dropped out. And I think the only reason they wanted to get rid of him was because they couldn't use the race card anymore. Because if you had a naturally darker skinned person running against a naturally darker skinned person, where's the racism? Where's the race card? Can't use it, can ya? That's why they had to eliminate him. Because I think he really could have. I think he could have gotten it, and I think he could have beaten the community organizer. Which, really? Who puts that shit on their resume? I know I sure as hell don't. Oh, wait. I've never done that. Oopsie. I have no idea how difficult it is to be a community organizer. Yada, yada, yada. Blah, blah, blah. I know. Okay, I'm going to share this over on that effing site as well. I found this over on Twitter, by the way. I got to have a drink. I should have put a little bit of vodka in there. It's afterwards. No, I've done the broadcasting whilst sipping an adult beverage, and it wasn't pretty. I don't know if anybody else noticed, but wow, I sure did when I heard the replay. It's like, don't go there again. Okay, let's see. Where am I? Stop it! Stop it! Grammy, the Mimi things the little emoticon things are just going crazy on me. I know they're trying to catch up and all that other fun shit, but it's like, God, I'm already cross-eyed. Don't be doing this shit to me. Damn. Okay. Oh, I got to do this one too. I love these things, Grim. I really do. It's so much easier than having to type a whole lot of shit. And it's like, wow, how fun. I can get creative. Or as creative as the little emoticon things are. Okay, Grim shared something on my wall. What'd you put over here, hun? Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Lone Ranger and Tano were putting up a brick wall. Lone Ranger bent over to pick up a brick, and Tano plastered his crack. Moving along. Zero hedge. Meanwhile, as the world turns, as it watched the selection, this happened. What happened? What happened? Oh my God, you mean I went to sleep last night and something happened in the world that changed it to where it was no longer the same world that I went to sleep to? Egad! The world as I knew it came to an end when I closed my eyes. And here's a new one. Oh my God. One of the most consistent aspects of travel is that no matter where I go, the Clinton News Network follows me around like an albatross. In rhyme with the Ancient Mariner. Ah. I walk into an airport lounge, and there it is. I hit a hotel lobby. There it is. I go for breakfast. There it is. Sounds like one hell of a diet plan to me. I lose my appetite every time I check them out. So, when I woke up this morning here in Thailand and flipped on the TV, the first thing I saw was Wolf Blitzer, the one with the big old butthurt blister on his backside, having an orgasm every time Hillary won an electoral vote. It's better than the tingler. Oh, my leg is tingling. Oh, God. Oh, don't make me go there. Don't make me go there. I can do that fake shit if I want to. You want me to do the fake shit? No, ain't going there. You guys in your orgasmic splendor over really shitlery? Honey, when was the last time you had your eyes checked, Wolf? And also your olfactory sense, 'cause from what I understand, she smells like urine and farts and cabbage. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But, whenever I smell any of those three aromas, I don't feel one bit amorous. Just putting that out there. So I don't know how somebody can get all orgasmic out of a combination of the three. Unless the combination of the three, you take three and they all of a sudden become no, it would still be a kind of thing. Oh well. It's almost comical to suggest there was any semblance of objectivity throughout the entire cycle. That's because it was a menstrual cycle, honey. They were going through that PMS stage, where they're just a little on the psychotic. Then they're coming really close to sanity. And then the psycho bitch comes back again. And then they go back to inching closer to sanity. And then the psycho bitch rears her ugly head again. I can say this because I suffered from PMS, and so did everyone else around me. Which is why I usually said, just let me suffer alone. I'm going to go take a 5-hour soak in the tub, okay? When I come out, I'll no longer feel like choking someone. So leave me alone. Once I get pruny, I'll be good. Okay, moving along. As if you really needed to hear that as well. But hey, those days are gone. Booyah! That's one of the bonus rounds of living to this age. In any case, the banking establishment and the political establishment and countless billionaires and Hollywood celebrities, or Horlywood, however you wish to pronounce that, rock stars, international press, foreign leaders, and even the POTUS. Yet all of those big guns proved to be ineffective against a citizenry that's fed up with the status quo. I think the citizenry, if you wish to call it that, I think that people notice that there is something going on in this country. And yeah, there may be some of you out there going, oh, the morons are going out there and voting and all this other fun shit. It's kind of like that Rush song. Even if you choose not to decide, you've still made a choice. So even if you choose not to vote, you have cast a vote. It's just a different kind of vote. So, don't be looking down on people because they and I understand this. And I understand from both sides of the argument. But people, they want to feel like they're involved. And they want to feel like they have some control over their lives. And bless their hearts, there's an awful lot of people out there that don't realize that they can take control over their lives. They don't realize that they don't have to rely on someone external to make decisions for them, to decide what is right and wrong, to help them along, to hold their hand, to make sure that the roads are paved, to do all this other fun shit. They don't realize that you don't have to have those things. I mean, there are ways of working together where you don't have to have this monstrosity called a centralized government. And I also understand that even anarchy is a form of government or governance because you are governing yourself. So I get that. And people that say, just say no to government. you know, really, you can't really do that because even anarchy is a form of government. It's just a self-governance as opposed to a large centralized that thinks it knows what is best for all concerned. Oh, and yes, sock puppet, that is true. That is true. If people are wasting their time looking down on others, they clearly have no life. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And I can't I can't look down on people just for the simple fact that I'm short. And there's very few that I could look down towards. But I kind of sort of get this whole, you know, the whole mindset, which I think is what we need to focus on, is the mindset that needs to be changed. People need to understand that if you truly want to have things, to where it goes smoothly, what have you, if you truly want to be happy in this life, you got to find that happiness in yourself first. And then you've got to grow some huevos or pull up your britches and start taking care of things. If you want things to go smoothly, step out there and start making things go smoothly. And then you'll have someone else that'll go, hey, that's kind of cool. Do you mind if I help? So I can kind of learn how you're doing that, and then if you're setting that example, then others will wish to emulate. And if you're setting a piss poor example, then others will look at you and they'll go, wow, you totally suck at that. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to try this. And I'll just leave you to your own because apparently you're fixated on doing it that way. And that hey, that works for you, but for me, I'm coming over here. Okay? So, this whole protesting shit and I can't get into it anymore. I just can't. It's like, I'll do my thing. I'll take care of my business. You leave me the hell alone, I'll leave you the hell alone. You want to come work with me? Fine. Booyah. Bonus round. We can help each other out. It's all good. But, uh, I just, I understand. I understand both sides of that argument. And for some silly reason, I'm kind of walking down between those two sides. Neither one of them really fits well for me. So, and I did. I went out. I voted yesterday. I voted against every damn judge that wanted to retain their seat in the judicial system here in the state because I'm having a little bit of an issue with those ass munches right now. And I also voted against every incumbent that was out there. Why? Because that's what I call term limits. You want some term limits? Instead of writing a damn law, vote their asses out. Simple. Ain't it great? Instead of expecting them to write some kind of piece of legislation that says, oh, wait, I'm going to fire myself at the end of this term. I'm not liking that. I'm kind of liking my job security. No, instead of expecting them to do that, vote their sorry asses out. Don't let them get comfortable in the system. That's how that works, peeps. That's how that works. Hey, I really got off track, didn't I? Oopsie. Okay, I got to, seeing as how I'm off track anyway. Let me go see. I got a notification over here on the effing site. Check this shit out real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to go there as well. Yep. Let me finish this one that Grammy. Meanwhile, the rest of the world. Let's see. All those big guns, yada, 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 blah, 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 blah. Okay, the citizenry basically, and there's a lot of people that really don't see it because they're so focused on what's bad going on that they're not opening up their perspective just a skosh. And I know an awful lot of people like that. I really do. And bless their hearts, that's where they're focused. They're focused on the bad shit. And I can't just stay focused on that because it really bums me out. And I hate being bummed out, so therefore I don't lurk there for long. I tend to lurk, but not for long. In any case, I have been seeing there are people from all walks of life that are actually stepping up and going, I don't like this shit. I don't like the way this is going. And I think that was the undercurrent that the big guns refused to see. And you know why they refused to see it? Because they have looked at us as chattel for so long. And why have they looked at us as chattel for so long? Well, quite frankly, because we've behaved like chattel for so long. But sometimes people get really freaking tired of going, fucking moo, fucking moo. And they're stepping away from the gates. I find it actually quite amusing and quite heartening. Sure, they're taking little Tim Conway baby steps, or Artie, was it Artie Johnson on Laugh-In? Sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, sock it to me, Artie. Booyah. Okay. Those little bitty shuffling steps. That's what a lot of people are doing right now. They're kind of learning. And you got to do baby steps. You really do. It's kind of like, you can't go instantly from the depths of despair to just being totally orgasmic splendor. You got to have somewhere in between there, even if it's only just a few seconds. There's got to be some kind of that's called totally manic when you go like that, but it doesn't work. It doesn't work. So you gotta take little increments. So when you're totally depressed, instead of being like homicidal depressed, you get to the point where you're just kind of mad and want to punch a door depressed. And then, that's feeling a little bit better. People don't realize that is feeling a little bit better than where you were. Then you move from there to getting to the point where it's like, oh, I'm just kind of feeling a little bit out of sorts. But that's feeling better than where you were before. And that's a good thing. It's baby steps, but it's feeling better. So, lower your expectations a little bit, peeps. You don't have to go from, God, I just want to bomb the whole fucking world, or I just want to shoot someone in the face with a bazooka, because I've had those moments. Trust me. I have. And you can't go from wanting to shoot someone in the face with a bazooka to, I just love you. Let me give you a hug. Because, if I go from wanting to shoot someone in the face with a bazooka to, I want to hug you, it's not a nice kind of hug. It's the hug around the neck until you shut the fuck up kind of hug. But I'm feeling better because I no longer want to do long range. I want to get up close and personal and let you know. I want to reach out and touch and say, you're really pissing me off, and so I'm going to choke you till you turn into a Smurf. But I'll let go. I'll let you breathe eventually. I know I sound so violent, don't I? I'll be giggling the whole time, I will. But see, people need to understand that there are those little incremental steps, and that's what we're doing right now. USA, this country, let's make it great again, as in grading, not great as in splendiferous and fabulous, but, right now we're grating. We're grating on everybody else's nerves. That's where we're at right now, and we gotta do them baby steps to get away from there. Because it took a lot of years to get to the point where we are so grating on everybody else's nerves. So it's going to take a little time. You can't just do that slam dunk booyah back to the other side. Not without having a big ass fucking mess. So let's take our baby steps, peeps. Let's think this out. Let's show a little bit of progress, and let's be happy with what little bit of progress we are making. Yeah, it's not fun that we still have POTUSes, that we still have a bunch of people that still believe in the left-right, Democrat, Republican, all that other fun shit. But it's getting better. It really is. I see it. Maybe I'm delusional. I don't know. But I do see it. I see it's getting better. I see a lot more not the clap mindset anymore. People are starting to make up their own minds. Give them time and help them a little bit. Don't throw it all in their face. Give them just a little bit at a time. Give them just enough to chew on. They'll come back and ask for more. And give them just enough information that they'll be curious. And then tell them, okay, now here's some tools. Look it up for yourself. Follow your own little Google path. Because that's how people learn. Have faith, peeps. I do. I have faith in all of you. Even though I still have my Etch-a-Sketch and I'm itching to shake the shit out of that damn thing. I'm not quite ready to, because that erases everything. It erases everything. And we do have some good things that we really don't want to have, obliterated. I mean, people are coming around. I see it. I see it. The tards that be don't see it, but that's because they are looking down their noses. What they don't realize is that their heads are tipped so far back in order to be able to look down their noses now that they're like a bunch of turkeys out in the rain. Have you ever seen turkeys out in the rain? They drown. Do you know that? I've actually seen that happen. I have. Because they're standing out there and they're looking up and that rainwater is running down their nostrils and they drown. I've seen it happen. That's what these people, these leeches that be, those that think they're the elites, those that think they are the powers that be, they are the leeches that be, they are the bloodsuckers. They cannot survive without feeding off of us. But in order for them to look down their noses at us now, because so many people are starting to stand up and take notice, they're having to tip their head farther back. And it's starting to rain. It really is. It's starting to rain, and they're starting to drown. It's not necessarily a bad thing, peeps. It really isn't. Oh well, this goes on to say, at least the losing side has accepted its defeat with quiet dignity. Yeah. University students across the country have come out of their safe spaces to protest by the thousands, not millions, thousands. Note how when university students are stepping out of their safe spaces by the thousands to go, oh, yeah, that is headline news. And yet, how many people are up there protesting that piece of shit pipeline? No, that can't be on mainstream media news. 'Cause that's actually protesting something that's good to protest. Something that needs to be addressed, as opposed to the massive, maybe that's why it's in the news, because we just haven't built enough ambulances to deal with all of the butt hurt. Maybe that's why it's in the news. I should have bought stock in ambulances is what I should have done. Damn it all. Instead, I bought silver. And I'm not talking shares of silver. I'm talking tangible, hold in my hand silver. So, moving along. University students across the country are just having all kinds of little butt pucker, chanting, fuck Donald Trump, which, thank you, no. I have standards. I can't, that whole hair thing, I can't go there. Not my president? Fine, he's really not mine either. I don't want one. But in this world, there is someone that seems to think he's going to be. And no, he's not your president yet anyway. He's just president-elect. But, The students' sudden fury may be what caused the Canadian government's immigration website to temporarily go down. So, did the Mexican immigration website go down as well? Inquiring minds want to know. Celebrities had some real gems like, well, congratulations, America. You fucked this one up. No, honey, no. Deal with it. Somebody has an opinion that's different from yours. Oh my God. Oh, wait, you're a celebrity and people didn't listen to your opinion. Oh, deal with it. Welcome to the world of the rest of us, where really your opinion only carries weight for you. Yeah, ain't it nice? I love it when a plan comes together. I feel like I'm about to give birth to a baby that's already dead. Who said that? Is that probably one of those morons that had an abortion as well? Oh, I know. I'm going to go off on that tangent. Well, no, not tonight. I'll save that one for another night. But that hun, when comedian Chelsea Handler posted one of the most bizarre tweets of the night saying, "My condolences to the President and First Lady. We will keep aiming high. We may not have you honored. We may not have you honored you this. Wow. Okay, where's the grammar police? We may not have honored you this time, but we will honor you. Okay, you just go ahead and you honor them. Build them a lovely little statue." I've seen statues and you know what happens to them? Birds fly over and poop on them. Hi, Rascal. Are you wanting to help me broadcast tonight? Rascal's trying to help. Ow, ow, claws. So apparently this exercise of American democracy has dishonored the president. Well, Nobel Prize-winning economist Paul Krugman commented that tumultuous financial markets would never recover. Wow, never. Okay, I saw that shit last night just before I went to bed, and I thought, you know what? The financial markets were going to douche no matter which one was leading. Why? Because you had some people that were pulling for Trumpelstiltskin and you had some people pulling for Shitlery. So either way, they were going to douche. That was all part of the plan to make everybody freak. They were trying to make things go to hell. And it didn't. Ha! Wow, how funny. Not. But the word never apparently means 49 minutes to a Nobel laureate. What? Never? I thought 49 minutes was forever. It's been forever. Are we there yet? Apparently that's how long it took the S&P 500 to turn positive for the day once the market opened. Oh, oops. My bad. Investors ostensibly realize that despite the Trumpelstiltskin victory, Disney will keep making superhero movies, Coke will keep distributing poisonous flavored water, and Mark Zuckerberg will keep selling your personal data to advertisers. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg. Yes, I still play over there. Yes, I do. And I know full well what the hell he's doing. And I've only gotten one Facebook timeout, and it's really I'm going to have to kind of step it up a notch, I think. Krugman followed up that genius prediction with an even bigger one, writing that we're probably looking at a global recession with no end in sight. Oh, honey, just take a nap. Because you know what? There's this magic thing that happens when you go to sleep. The world as you knew it changed. It's funny like that. Then there's all those expressions of shock from the Clinton supporters who found the loss incomprehensible. They just couldn't possibly understand why she lost. Which brings me to... Sorry, Grim, can't finish this one because I just got to get to this other one. From SputnikNews.com. I saw this morning, and I quite literally almost had tears running down my leg. I mean, I was laughing so frickin' hard. And it was shortly after I opened up my computer at work. And my coworkers were standing around and bullshitting and stuff. And I'd gone to Sputnik because I'd been checking it out last night. So I thought I'll go there and I'll check out, see what their numbers are and everything. And this was the first thing I saw. And I had trouble breathing for a little bit there. I was laughing so freaking hard. Because apparently, Crimea River Democrat tears are being sold on eBay in the wake of a Trump victory. And I thought, oh my Lord, people sell toast. It's got a picture of Jesus on that toast. We're going to, come on, buy this picture of Jesus on this toast. I swear to God, I didn't do no stamping or nothing. It's just a magic. It happened that way in my toaster oven. I thank you, baby Jesus. So now people are sobbing into funnels and they're selling it on eBay. As the world slowly comes to terms with the outcome of the U.S. presidential selection, some people are already celebrating the victory of Donald Trump in their own unorthodox fashion, using sites like eBay to spread their happiness. Yes, they are, Graham. That was my story, and I'm sticking to it. Oh. Okay, I gotta see this image. What the hell? Now that she dragged me away. Oh, yeah, I'm leaving. Don't let the door hit you in the ass. No, it's supposed to be don't let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. That'll work either way, because you know if you turn around and you're female and you voted with your female parts and bam. Hey, hun, you might like that doorknob on the way out. Ooh, yeah, I went there. Good meme, though. Thank you ever so much. I do like the other one that I saw yesterday where, what was it? Oh, look, isn't that special? You got a sticker for voting. Bananas get a sticker, too, just for being a banana. Um, oh, wow, you guys are, wow, you guys are having way too much fun over here in the chit chat again, I see. Okay. Yeah, and I said something yesterday that caused a butt hurt, and it was like, wow, it was I thought it was funny, but apparently not everybody did. Huh, imagine that. Not everybody has my sense of humor. You know why? Because it's mine. In any case, less than a day after the announcement of the preliminary results and Donald Trump being proclaimed the winner chicken dinner and the 45th POTUS of these United States, which POTUS is President of the United States. Talk about redundant. An eBay user, C Podium, placed an unusual lot for sale. Democrat tears. They look suspiciously like crocodile tears or maybe tap water. I haven't decided yet. The seller declared that the tears in question were harvested from a young 30-year-old liberal directly after finding out Donald Trump will make America great again. Great as in Grate. Thanks, Donald. I'd really kind of like to move away from the raspy thing, you know? That leaves a mark. Adding that the donor was forced to cry into a funnel for your collectible pleasure. Some people collect the oddest things. Have you noticed that? If C Podium is to be believed, his merchandise can be used as a holistic anti-aging cream, sprinkle on one's favorite dish to make it more delicious. No, thank you. That sounds like a GMO kind of thing to me, and I just really don't want to go there. Or you can use it as a dipping sauce or even rub it into your work boots for a little extra bounce to your step. Okay, I could see rubbing it on my work boots, but I think my work boots would probably start sobbing every step I took because it's like, ow, 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 ow. Sorry, moving along. Supplies are limited, so order your Democrat tears today. And remember, the sky is the limit for all the wondrous things you could use Democrat tears for, the seller touted. Hey, the price has gone up. The lots started out at a price of 1 penny. But as of 2:33 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time, at least 10 bids had been made, driving its value up to $7.25, which once again, I just have to chuckle. Ha 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 ha. People will buy anything. It's just crazy. Oh, you guys are just having entirely too much fun over here in the chat. And Clinton would do no different? I have no idea. What would she do? Hmm. Okay. Give that woman a badge. Who? Huh? What? Oh, I think the person buying it is just hilarious as hell. In any case. And yeah, Clinton people would be doing the same thing, Beth. Yeah. I can't get that wound up about it anymore. It's like, I don't give a shit. Until they get right in my face, I'm just not going to pay them any attention. They are not in my world. I kind of got that from my mother. My mother is very good at saying, you no longer exist to me. And she did that to one of my sister-in-laws for about 10 years there. Seriously, it got quite uncomfortable at family gatherings. Because she did not exist to my mother. And mother was very good at she wasn't, like in your face, like I'm ignoring you kind of shit. She didn't do that. She would just flat ass ignore her. It was wild. I'm not saying it wasn't undeserved, but it was wild. Oh, my family is so entertaining sometimes. Okay. I don't think I'll put that over on that effing site again because I posted it earlier today, and that's actually where I got the link to post it again. So the Wanny Wanny Woo Woo Brigade is at it once more. And I have right now the world's smallest violin playing My Heart Bleeds Chunky Peanut Butter for You. Hi. Okay, I saw this earlier on Twitter. Holy shit balls. I didn't realize it was that late. Good Lord. See, time flies when I'm having multiple squirrel moments. This is over on Mioso. Is that how you say that? Mioso.com. Government is an abstract noun. I saw this and I thought, oh, how interesting. Government is an abstract noun meaning the art and process of governing, and it should be an offense to write it with a capital G or so as to refer to people. If people were in the habit of referring to King George's council, Winston and his gang, it would go a long way to clearing thought and reducing the frightful landslide into theocracy. Anyway, I'm sure that's theocracy, but I like saying it theocracy. Anyway, the proper study of man is anything but man. And the most improper job of any man, even saints, who are at any rate, were at least willing to take it on, is bossing other men. Okay, let me repeat this. Anyway, the proper study of man is anything but man, and the most improper job of any man, even saints, is bossing other men. Not one in a million is fit for it. And least of all, those who seek the opportunity. That was from J.R.R. Tolkien. And to me, and yes, I was on city council, and yeah, I threw my hat in the ring for county commission. And no, I didn't win because, well, it was like, seriously, you want me to spend money to try and get votes? I'll talk to people. But I do that anyway. And the other guy, well, he bought lots and lots of signs. And the whole time I'm sitting back and going, you're spending money for a $500 a month job. Really? Okay, there's a lot of Charmin squeezing that goes on with that as well, but I don't play that game. Didn't play it when I was on city council, and I wasn't planning on playing it if I were to, which I'm glad I did not, get the county commissioner seat. So, um, and yeah, he wound up running unopposed, and I didn't vote for him. It was not a petty thing. It was just that was one of those that I was not going to go there. So, okay, what's going on here? Let's see. Wow. Things are really, really getting. Wow, how fun. Or not. It looks like a verbal tete-a-tete. Hmm. Watches and horrors. Ah. Huh. Damn it all. You guys can really be quite funny. Or not. Huh. Okay. Did I share this? Just a minute. Let me see. Did I put that over there? No, I did not. Let me share this over on the RLM chat real quickly. Okay, what else? I'm going to look in my pocket because I know I had a couple of things in there as well. Oh yeah. I saw this yesterday. I got to go there because what the hell? What the hell? This is from Rferl. It's rferl.org, basically, or Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty. U.S. top diplomat John Kerry is flying to Antarctica during presidential vote. Well, he voted early and he voted often because that's the way Democrats roll. The U.S. Secretary of State John Kerry will become the first top U.S. government official to visit Antarctica next week, visiting the frozen continent even as American voters are electing a new president. And I still think, like I said last night, that they're going to that secret base so that Shitlery can go and have her evil lair. Or so that they can more conveniently put her on ice. I haven't really decided which it is yet. Kerry will depart Washington on November the 7th and will arrive at the McMurdo Station in Antarctica on November the 10th. From there, he will travel to the U.S. Research Station at the South Pole. And maybe he will fall off the edge of the Earth. It's a happy thought. While Kerry has privately complained that the acrimonious presidential campaign between Demon Crap Shitlery and Rebloodlican Trumpelstiltskin has made his job harder in recent months, department spokesman John Kirby denied that Kerry's travels were timed to keep him out of the country during the vote. Well, you know what they say when someone gets sent to Antarctica, don't ya? I wonder what he did to fuck up so bad that that's where he got to go. Because that's usually, holy shit, in all the comedy movies where you got army guys going on and somebody really fucks up and next thing you know, they're either in the way farthest north base or they're down in Antarctica. Guess what? Kirby said that the timing was largely dictated by weather conditions in Antarctica, which is moving into a short summer season. He said Kerry has already cast his ballot, which, duh, we figured that much. I'd have family members that voted last week already. While on the continent, Kerry will meet with climate research and scientists and visit the recently established ocean reserve under the Ross Sea. Maybe they'll even take him to where the ice is actually growing and say, "Look, it's global warming." This is the reverse effect because that's what global warming does. It causes more ice to accumulate at the South Pole instead of the North Pole. That's our story, and we're sticking to it. Apparently, Kerry played a major role in creating that marine reserve. It's the world's largest. In treaty negotiations concluded on October the 28th in Australia. So, you're going to have this wonderful marine reserve where nobody's allowed to go because, well, Antarctica's off limits. Wow, that's just spiffy, hon. Once again, I'd like to know what you did to get sent way down there. Oh my goodness. Ha. Okie doke. Ha. Where was I at? Oh yeah. I need to put did I put this over on the effing site yesterday? I don't remember if I did or not. Bobby! How are you doing, sweetheart? How's things going in your place in Colorado? Inquiring minds would like to know, hun. Oh, is that TD? Oh, I see Estrella's over here. Hey there, sweetheart. How are you doing? Let me just refresh this. I only have a half an hour to go. Wow. Booyah. Booyah. And then I'm going to have to wrap my grandson's birthday present because his birthday is next week. And I found some really cool stuff for him for his birthday because he's an ever so cool young man. So, okay. United States of Weed, election results for legal marijuana. Thank you ever so much, Bobby. Although on that thing, I really do kind of sort of agree with Hans. I think it just needs to be a nationwide, just get rid of the ban on it, on marijuana. And these are only illegal because they are beneficial and because Big Pharma hasn't figured out a way to synthesize it and therefore patent it and therefore control the market. Oh, wait, did I say that out loud? Yes, I did. I think that's the only reason that pot and hemp are illegal. Because it cannot be patented because it's nature. Mother Nature invented it. Try and rustle that patent away from her. Because I really think if she wants to wipe you from the face of the earth, she can do it quite handily. And take out a few of your buds right along with you. Mother Nature's kind of moody like that, don't you know? Okay. Uh-oh. Oh, Meisterbrower, honey, you know. You know that gets you booted, sweetheart. Bless your heart. Let me see what's going on over here on Fakeybook real quick. And then I think I'm going to go over and I'm going to check out the pig. Because I had a little chit-chat with Porcus last night. He was wanting to know my take on the whole selection process and stuff. And Yeah, it was kind of an interesting little chit chat that we had over there on Fakeybook. But yeah, I just have a really hard time getting all riled up about any of that shit anymore. Although it does make good fodder for a bitch fest. You know, sometimes you just kind of gotta give you a little excuse to just kind of vent the evil spirits for a while. Okay, word of the day is Fantasyland over here on The Pig, which is pigazette.com. For those of you that are rather piggishly leaning, or politically incorrect gazette.com. Number one, the reality insulated realm where our elected tormentors work feverishly to infringe, repeal, and eviscerate our individual liberty. Well, that's because that's what they do. Because once they got in there and figured out the ropes, they decided, wow, we could have power over others. And it went to their head. Dickheads. Number two, the proper original Siberian American name for the intellectual twilight zone we named Washington, D.C. Oh, wow, I did not know that that's what they called it. Huh. And number three, when you believe a liberal lip flapper who vows to abandon his land conceived in liberty if a gasp pachyderm punk wins the Oval Office. Oh, sweetie, don't worry about it. I checked it. I moved along. Hey, you know what? If you guys were having fun, yeah, and I saw that Demon Atrax that they unleashed a GMO marijuana. Yeah. They've been unleashing all kinds of things. And yeah, Dangleberry signed another EIEIO executive order too. Something along those lines to benefit Monsatan. When are people going to pull their head out of their ass and realize that executive orders do not make law? The executive branch does not make law. Oh, wait a minute. Rules don't apply to the leeches that be. I forgot about that. Never mind. Moving along. Oh, so today's question. You know November 8th is Election Day, but did you know that November 9th is Chaos Never Dies Day? I did not know that, but thank you for cluing me in on that, Hambo. I truly do appreciate it. Okay, this date in history. Holy shit, I scrolled down and there's a picture of Shitlery. Oh, Lord, I just lost my appetite again. This date in history, November the 9th, 1799. Vertically challenged dude with a chip on his shoulder, Napoleon. Hey, you know, Napoleon was actually taller than me, so he really wasn't vertically challenged. In any case, Napoleon becomes dictator of France, hatches plan to become the biggest man in Europe. From what I understand, I think he was like 5'6", 5'7". That's not necessarily a short man, especially not in that time frame. Okay. This date in history, November the 9th, 1938, cartoonist Al Little Abner Cap creates Sadie Hawkins Day. Thanks, hon. So is that the day that women get to ask men out? I went to one Sadie Hawkins dance when I was in high school. I asked out an upperclassman, and he agreed to go with me. And then when we got to the dance, he promptly dumped me. And it's like, well, okay, fine, you little dick we had. And so I went off over by my friends and I just danced without him. And yeah, I had a good time without that sorry little shithead. Which, yeah, he wound up being a sorry, well, obviously. But in any case. Moving along. And finally, this date in history, November the 9th, 1965. Fumbling around with willing strangers in the dark becomes the order of the day when the great blackout shuts down power in New England, Ontario, and New York. Aw, sweetheart, you are welcome. Oh, yeah. Um, yeah, you know what, sweetheart? I've had my fun of dealing with having verbal tete-a-tetes where some people just flat ass won't leave it alone. And I've been on the receiving end of a shitstorm and a smear campaign. It was actually quite educational. Quite educational. Um, yeah. And so I have a tendency to, yeah, it's not fun. It's not fun at all. And I bit back, and every time I bit back, they just kept throwing more shit. And I just finally got to the point where it's like, you know what? You are going to do and say whatever you wish to anyway. There ain't going to be a shitting bit of anything that I can show you, share with you, even try to prove to you that you are going to believe. So, you just go about your business, I'll go about my business, and hopefully the two of us shall never meet again. Or if we do meet again, we'll both do it under a more civil terms. But yeah, I found out that stepping away, and I learned to oh, I know, sweetheart, and I understand. I really do. I've learned to either. That was one of the sad things. I prided myself when I had WT on never blocking anyone. I found out just how beneficial blocking someone can be. You know, you can only take so much shit before you finally say, "Okay, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with your shit." So I understand. I truly do. Honestly, trust me. You have no idea. But, you know, you've been through yours. I've been through mine, and everybody has their own little shit storms, and everybody gets to their level where they go, fuck it, I'm done. I am done taking your shit. So, yeah, I truly understand. Trust me. Trust me. Wow. Mm. Mm. Oh, yeah, hon. Okay. And you know what, honey? I do bite back. I bite back in my own way. I understand. You guys are all, y'all are big boys. I'll let you handle your. I'll talk with you later. Oh, Atrax, hon. Wow. Okay. Whatever. I'm just going to move along because I'm broadcasting. So, check out my pocket again because I'm done with Carrie. And I don't remember, was that you, Sock Puppet, last night that asked if he was going to be selling ketchup down there in the Antarctic, which maybe they need that for all that penguin meat. I don't know. Maybe it tastes good with ketchup. I've never tried it, never really had an inclination to try it. Okay. Um, nope, not seeing anything in my. I have a lot of things in my pocket that I want to read later, but not necessarily that I want to do on the radio. Isn't that wild? Hmm. So, how about I just go to Fark? Fark, 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 Fark. Fark! Off. Come on, Farklesteins. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to check. Oh, okay. I'm going to brag here because this is like my great great nephew. Is that how you say that? Because my niece has a grandson, and he is just absolutely adorable. He's just so darn cute, and she shared a little video of him, and he's just such a little cutie pie. So that makes me a double great auntie or uncle. I haven't been around him enough yet to where I can get him convinced that he needs to call me Uncle Mary yet. Um, oh, IB Don C says it tastes like chicken. Okay. Well, honey, there's also chicken of the sea. So, does it have a fishy smell or does it just go buck, 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 buck? I I really don't want to know. I'm not that. Yeah. Okay. So, Bubs, Bubs, how you doing, my little furry friend? By the way, happy belated birthday. Oh, and looky there, Rod's there. Hi, Rod. I know Rod. He's from around here. He has his own mechanic shop. Comes in and gets parts from us quite often. Hi, Rodman. And my lovely sister Catherine. Hi there, lady. And my cousin Donna, who is sharing the damn Bloody Mary that she's out having right now. That's just cruel, Donna. I'm on the radio. I cannot go have one right now. Brat butt. Okay, moving over here to Fark. I want to find a dumbass thing. Oh, oh, oh. Wait, that just reminded me. Circles sent me something the other day. I am Uncle Grammy because I had a nephew first. So therefore I became an uncle and not an aunt. I have all my nieces and nephews convinced of that. Yes, I'm sick and wrong. But hey, it's how I roll. Okay. Thank you, Circles, by the way. I know you'll listen tomorrow. Okay, this is from my favorite estate in the whole wide world. I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay. And Grimmy, we were talking about having squirrel issues earlier, which I've pretty much had them all evening because, well, what the hell? It's a wackadoodle Wednesday, kind of wackadoodle day. Wackadoodle, wackadoodle, wackadoodle day. Okay, from the Huffington Post. In their weird news section from the 4th of November, squirrel injures several people in an angry rampage at a Florida senior center. I just love it. Okay, I'm sick and wrong. A squirrel went wild in a Florida senior center on Thursday afternoon, injuring 3 people and prompting an unusual call to 911. So obviously, Mississippi squirrel revival just wasn't good enough. Florida had to get into the action. We had a squirrel that entered our building, and it's in our activity room, the caller said in audio that was posted online by WFTV, the ABC station in Orlando. It's jumping on people and biting them and scratching them. We need help! It's not clear how the squirrel got into the Sterling Court, a retirement community in Deltona, located between Orlando and Daytona. The creature began its attack on people outside. It launched onto one person, then was thrown into the facility, where it continued its rampage, the Daytona Beach News-Journal reported. Several voices could be heard in the background as the caller tried to ask the 911 dispatcher for help. It's a Vorpal squirrel? Oh, okay. I feel lightheaded. I don't feel good, someone said. They got people, and it's still in there. Egad! That was a woman on the call as she was asking for help. It's still in there and people are bleeding, she said. Another person in the background said that the squirrel had been tossed out. Hmm. All three squirrel attack victims were released from the hospital and are doing well. It's not known what happened to the squirrel. It probably made a clean getaway. Figured you guys was entirely too nutty for it. And there is a link on this that so that you can hear the 911 phone call. But leave it to Florida. Okay. Oh, stay away from St. Thomas then at the penguin thing. I like penguins. I think penguins are very cute. And I actually used to collect ceramic penguins. Basically because my children thought they were cute. And so that's what I got for every birthday and Mother's Day and Christmas. But it's okay because, I still have a penguin cookie jar. In any case, I have several penguin things around the house yet. I like penguins. I think they're quite cute. I just don't think they look tasty at all. Just not one of those things that Meisterbrauer's back. Hey, sweetie. Pigs still being pigs. Yes, pigs do that. Okay. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Now, the reason why I had to go there, wow. Why do I have a double dipping of that? I have a double dipping. That's kind of odd. So, oops. Nope, don't do that. Lord, I'm having button pushing issues. Squirrel attack. That's how. Yeah, it was a great squirrel attack in 2000. See, I'm still trying to say, did I have a penguin love triangle video? No, I haven't seen that yet, Meisterbrower, and I don't know that I really want to go there. Whew! That's wow. Between consenting penguins, I don't care. You have a penguin Oh, man. I have 2 tattoos. And I've been thinking about getting another one, but I just haven't really decided on what I want to get yet. I'm still contemplating. But I am going to get another one. I think. I know. I will. So what was that? Moving along. Okay, I did put it there. Never mind. Let me put this over in the effin site. Seeing as how Circle sent it to me on Skype. Wow, I only have 9 minutes left. By the way, y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on RealLibertyMedia.com, Channel 3, also on the RLM.radio.xyz site, and the RLM TuneIn radio station, and the RLM Spreaker channel, and the RLM Internet radio station, and later to be on the RLM SoundCloud station. I'm everywhere, and you should be afraid. You really should. Because they actually let me out of the house. And they let me on the airways. I told you my evil plan. We have ways of making our evil plan come into fruition. And this is mine. I'm going to infect your brain with giggles. That's part of the plan. And a dirty innuendo or two. Because, well, yeah, that's also part of the plan. Because that's how I roll. Okay, let's see. Tomorrow night there's nothing on tomorrow, is there? Grim, I don't think. Obviously. Friday at noon, is Vinny going to be on with feedback? Inquiring minds would like to know. Also, Friday afternoon, I will be back, same batty time, same batty channel, for the Batty Freaker Friday edition of Grammy's Rocket Chair. Following closely behind me will be that demonic Atrax with his demonic music, and then directly following him will be Freaker's Ball. Unless Moosey goes out on another date, then it'll be balls to the wall. Either way, if I'm feeling frisky, I just might have to call in again because I've gotten to where I kind of enjoy pestering them for just a little while. Huh. Let's see. Saturday. Saturday is a dork table because Solvanor is on Wednesdays at 11 o'clock my time, I believe. Noon Eastern. I don't know what time it is for him, but he's over on ucy.tv. So, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff coming up here on RLM. By the way, if anyone has an inkling as to they might wish to be on the radio, step up, speak your mind, spout off, whatever. Hey, I speak my mind quite often, and a lot of times I speak it so much that it just falls right out. And then I have to wander around trying to catch it again because little sumbitch runs like crazy. But, okay, wait a minute. I got to find me a goofy little... Where is that? Where is it? Where is it? I gotta find it. There's a goofy little guy that runs around in circles over here. There he is. There he is. That's the one I wanted. In any case, if you wish to have your own radio show, contact Grammy. Because if you're cereal, I'm not just talking Cheerios. I'm not talking cream of wheat. I am talking Fruit Loops here. If you are cereal, and you got a big old bowl of Lucky Charms right there in front of you, or Fruit Loops, or whatever, he can get you hooked up. And you can have a go at it because, yeah, trust me, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it's not. Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. And I'm the nut around here, just saying. Tomorrow is open. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Grim. I got a few more minutes here. Let me see if I can find one more crazy thing to discuss. Wieners. Oh, I'm going to have to go there. Okay. This is from theage.com.au. Apparently, man faces $9,000 in fine for using a drone to pick up a Bunnings sausage. Really? Huh. Some people will go to great lengths to get a hold of a Bunnings sausage in bread. A man who only wants to be known as Tim has admitted he was part of a team that was showing a man piloting a drone to the Sunbury Bunnings car park where he sat at his home. His home is a car park? Wow. Okay. The video has since been deleted from YouTube. However, CASA spokesperson Peter Gibson said that the incident potentially breached a number of drone regulations and may... Well, are we not allowed to do that because the government's only allowed to do that and the government doesn't like competition? Is that the deal there? Apparently, you can clearly see people walking to and from their cars, and you can clearly see people around the sausage sizzle. So, you are in clear violation of the drone laws because only we can do that. Tim said that the video was just a bit of fun and admitted that multiple shots were cropped together to make it look like one continuous flight. The drone would have lost signal over that distance and would have been extremely difficult to control via a screen. We did ask the sausage sizzle operators if they were happy to be in the film, and we cleared the area for the pickup. For legal reasons, the pilot is undisclosed. Tim said he took down the video after CASA raised the issue of the fine and would set up a crowdfunding page to recoup the money if the agency followed through. The video shows a drone flying over a housing estate and crossing a 4-lane highway before hovering over the Bunnings barbecue. Well, see, you're just not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to use like toys, big boy toys, for like fun endeavors. They're only supposed to be used for like bombing people and spying on people and, all kinds of other not so fun shit like that. How dare you? And seeing as how you had the nerve to do that, we're going to fine your sorry ass. Give us all your fiat. So there. Oh well. Y'all been listening to Grammy's Rocket Chair here on this wacka Wednesday. That is it for me for tonight. Y'all have an absolutely splendiferous rest of your evening. I know I will. And I will see you or chat with you or whatever later. And definitely on Friday. Until then, I truly do love you all.